Here are 10 things not to do with AI, at least not right now. In no particular order, number 1, don't add additional elements that are not connected to your actual image, because when you go to animate your character, those elements may not move realistically, as you can see here. Number 2, don't use any images that are upside down or that you need to make upside down, because AI doesn't seem to understand gravity or how to manipulate an image that's upside down, as you can see here. AI seems to have a lot of trouble understanding anything that's organic, so try to avoid using anything organic. In animation, it's a little more forgiving, but when it comes to realistic looking things, like a dog or a deer, it never seems to understand how to make it look actually real. It doesn't seem to understand organic anything very well. However, this is improving. Try to avoid things that are moving in the background. The reason being is because more likely than not, whenever you go to animate your image, those cars or those people are not going to move correctly. Or even worse, not at all, which then just causes more problems and you have to keep making one generation after another. Number 5, I would avoid words on many of the platforms. For example, Midjourney is absolutely awful when it comes to words. However, Nano Banana and Saydream seem to be a little more forgiving. Number 6, try to not be too sexy with your animations. I know I'm really one to talk, but the truth is, a lot of platforms seem to have issues with this and will not generate the imagery that you're trying to create. On top of that, I feel that some of the social platforms don't share my content because sometimes it's a little too risque. Number 7, just like number 6, I would say don't be too violent with your content. Again, AI seems to have a lot of sensitivity around violence, so avoid things like people fighting or people looking like they're in a bad light. Number 8, don't be too complex. A lot of times, AI just gets confused if you're being a little too complex. Instead, you're better off subtly giving information to AI and making adjustments as you go. Number 9, wild movements. I would avoid them as much as possible. Whenever someone is moving too wild-like, maybe they're dancing, doing gymnastics, anything of that nature, AI seems to have trouble understanding how the movement should move correctly. So wild movements is currently something that AI struggles with. And number 10 is eating. I just feel like AI at this stage has trouble understanding the correct way things should look to be realistic when it comes to nature or behaviors that are natural, or anything organic, really. Okay, and so that's my list for the time being. Obviously, AI is new and it's constantly advancing and changing, but currently, I've noticed that it struggles with these things. I hope this video was helpful to you guys, and like always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!